This just in. Well, welcome everybody. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon across the prairies. Pleasant, pleasant weather to end off the work week and going into the weekend. Let's get into things. So, yes, hello. My name is Justin, and you are tuning into the Weather Center of Manitoba's YouTube channel this afternoon on this, once again, wonderful Friday afternoon. Let's check out our satellite imagery and we can go through and boom, as our sun rose this morning, we could see the sunshine revealing a pretty large swath of snow here, once again continuing to be in place across stretches of eastern Saskatchewan and far southwestern Manitoba, right along the Saskatchewan-Manitoba border. And as we go through the day, you can see that that snow right there is already starting to shrink minimally throughout the day so far. We've also got, a few areas of cumulus clouds here through Riding Mount National Park and scattered across southern Manitoba. Sorry about that. That's my son in the background. He's just playing around on the floor. But we continue to once again see this snow area persisting here across southeastern Saskatchewan and far southwestern stretches of Manitoba. But a couple days ago, when we did have that system come through, bring that snow, we had kind of this snow blob, something like this. So it's definitely shrunk, and it will continue to shrink as we have temperatures into the double digits, continuing over the next few days. Now, in terms of our temperatures, we can quickly look at that. This is our 12 Zulu RDPS model as we go through the day. Here on Friday, the afternoon hours, we see across southern Manitoba, we have wonderful temperatures stretching even up into northern Manitoba. We got Thompson at plus 12, Flin Flon, The Paw around 17, 18 Celsius. Even Churchill up here at -2, not too bad, right around the freezing mark. But I want us to concentrate here on kind of the southern prairies, kind of Lake Manitoba, Lake Winnipeg, south throughout southern Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. And we see later this afternoon, Friday afternoon, we see temperatures through southern and central Alberta, including Edmonton, plus 20 Celsius, even towards Saskatoon and Regina, Saskatchewan. We're looking at temperatures 18 to 20 Celsius. A little cooler here where we are in our neck of the woods here across southern Manitoba, anywhere between plus 12 in the Brandon area. I think that's a little cool. I think we'll get warmer than that. Likely between 16, 17 throughout the Brandon area, stretching up through Parkland, Dauphin, Swan River, and then similar temperatures eastward from there through the Red River Valley, including Winnipeg, and areas like Steinbach, Sprague, and Morden Winkler looking nice, 16, 17 Celsius. And then as we go through the overnight period, temperatures don't drop much. We're right around the freezing mark across southern Manitoba for lows going into Friday night and Saturday morning. And then Saturday, we see our temperatures warm up again, similar to Friday across much of southern Manitoba and the southern prairies. Temperatures between plus 15 and plus 25, maybe even potentially here toward Lloydminster, Saskatchewan, northwest of Saskatoon. But generally across southern Manitoba, we're looking at temperatures anywhere between 15 and 20 Celsius for tomorrow, Saturday afternoon. A little cooler across southwestern Manitoba as we're going to have a little bit of rain showers moving through the southwestern portion of the province tomorrow afternoon, which we'll show you here right away. And then going into Sunday, the temperatures rebound really nicely, and we see, look at these temperatures just stateside through Montana and North Dakota are looking very warm, potentially up into the mid-20s. Not quite as warm throughout Saskatchewan and Manitoba, but consistently over the next few days, we're looking at temperatures between 15 and 20 Celsius, so really nice, comfortable temperatures. And then as we go into the start of our work week next week, we got temperatures cooling down. As you can see, we've got a cold front that surges south behind a low pressure system that's moving up through kind of the northern Great Plains of the U.S. and towards northwestern Ontario later this weekend. And that again is going to flood in some cooler air to start off the work week next week, but still we're not looking too bad. In terms of our precipitation over the next few days, let's check it out. 12 Zulu RDPS model once again, and we can focus a little bit here on northern Manitoba. We can see that there's going to be a little bit of a clipper system clipping parts of northern Manitoba. 1002 millibar low here across northwestern Saskatchewan here tomorrow, Saturday afternoon around 1 p.m. That's going to start spreading some snow, some wet snow, maybe even a little bit of freezing rain throughout the very far northern stretches of Manitoba. And that will continue throughout the remainder of Saturday, going into Saturday night into Sunday. This is now Saturday night at midnight. We still see that snow lingering here through the far northern stretches of Manitoba. Would kind of include areas, Lynn Lake, maybe even north of there, eastward toward Tadoule Lake, and then also eastward from there into the Churchill area by Sunday morning. And then the snow tapers off as we get into Sunday evening as the low moves over Hudson Bay. And then we turn our focus here across southern Manitoba. We see a low pressure system stateside, about a 1,000 millibar low moving northeastward up in towards southern Manitoba. And that is going to bring us maybe even some thunderstorms, but definitely a good solid, widespread light to moderate rainfall across southern Manitoba, and some windy weather going into Sunday night into the start of our work week on Monday. So we got some rain to look forward to, and again, some gusty winds as we have high pressure moving southward and clashing into that low pressure system, which will be moving northeastward. And then we have all these isobars getting tight in the middle, and that means some strong winds that we got to deal with on Monday throughout southern Manitoba with that fresh rain. In terms of our rainfall, we can look at that, our 24-hour quantitative precipitation, and we see here across the north we got about 15 to 20 millimeters worth of precipitation here expected this weekend, Saturday again throughout Sunday. And then we turn our focus to southern Manitoba to start off our work week next week, starting later in the weekend, this weekend, late Sunday going into Monday. We have, you can see this large area of rain impacting southern Manitoba, with potential there for definitely 10 to 20 millimeters of rain, with maybe some localized amounts there, 30 to 40 millimeters of rain. So definitely could be a soaking rain for some across southern Manitoba, again, to start off our work week next week, Monday, April 28th. So that is my weather update for you right now on this, once again, beautiful, wonderful Friday, April 25th. Thanks for tuning into our YouTube channel once again. This is Justin signing off from the Weather Center of Manitoba. We will talk to you soon.